at Heathcote Park Raceway with our good mate Barry Hall, and he's finally going to get back into VL. It's been a while since Big Baz has jumped in this car. There's a little bit of history with it. So I think 6 years ago you steered it, is that correct?
6 years ago we did Drag Challenge. It had 3 superchargers on it. It had a top mount and 2 side mounts, and the car was running low 10s.
I think so. We might have dipped into a 9, but yeah, it was probably a little taste of drag racing for the rod shop, and we've since then worked on the car and got it to where it is now. So he done Drag Challenge Baz with me brother, and we laughed. I think he spent more time in the pub than at the track. I think it was a bit of a piss take for the boys. So, but anyway, we've come back, touch wood, with a fast car. So, and we think we've got the right team on board. So, might as well give us a rundown who's involved in the car and where we're at.
Well, Heath come to us after the last Drag Challenge and was like, okay, what do we have to do to be competitive? So we need money and we need a good team. So we certainly got that. We've got PSIDUP, Pazzo, who's done the rear end, all the chassis work. His work speaks for itself. He's going to come here today and help us out. We got Sticks from QUICKBITZ. He's loaded this thing up with Haltech equipment. He's going to be here tuning today. And Paul Turner has turned the spanners on the engine. The engine's pretty much bulletproof. It's got the best of the best in it. So we're probably going to get a bit of a what's the car about today. I've never driven this thing, so it's going to be a learning curve for everyone involved. But it's got all the stuff to go really quick. So fingers crossed. I'm not sure we're going to go so quick today, but it's going to be a good starting point, hopefully.
Right. So good. So this is your burnout mode. That's going to bring the limiter down to 7,500.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about zinging it too hard. It shifts auto, but be prepared for it not to, just in case.
Let's make a pass and make sure it's all good and does what it's meant to do.
It comes out of
Actually, the diff stays in it. Do you just want to send an invoice for today through to the girls and I'll pay it? So, doubled off the ground.
But have a look here. You can still wipe the one front plate.
So the first 2 runs have gone pretty well, but we do have some issues. Obviously the car's a brand new setup, so we need to just iron out some bugs. The car rattled the tyre just after 60 foot, so we worked out we need to leave harder to get the momentum and get the wheel speed up. So once we get out to past 60 foot, the car will stick, but it's going nice and straight, it's doing everything it should, and it's definitely got some power, that's for sure. And this is the first time for me driving this car, or driving a turbo car for that matter, so this is all a learning experience, but the boys are on it now. We've also got trans temp issues, so we've got the fans under there. So there's a few little bugs, but this is a brand new car, this is what it's all about. It just needs track time. We'll get it down the track, and it's certainly got the power to run some good numbers, so we'll keep persevering. So we are starting to get our 3rd run. I rolled off it early and I went 8.1 at 156. The 60 foots were still at mid 1.3, so it's got so much left in it, this car, the potential's untapped. Pazzo from PSIDUP's under the rear end now. We're going to put a bit more in down low and try and get a bit of a number out of it. First meeting for this car, and to roll off and do an 8.1, we're pretty happy. The car's got the power to do it. It's got all the components it needs to run fast, so it should do that. But to go so quick so early, we're pretty happy, and that's why we've got the right people behind it. So well done to the boys, and thanks for coming out. But stay tuned, hopefully we have a number for you very soon.
Will you hold it flat? Because anywhere they go. Will you hold it flat? Anywhere they go.
Well, you're your first big part.
Yeah. 180.
Well, it's been a pretty successful day here at Heathcote. We our 4th pass, we ran a 7, and then we put a little bit more power into it, and we got out of the groove, and we still ran a quicker time. So we've improved every single run we went down. There was a few teething problems early, but we got across it.
The minor little issues, actually, the car's been pretty good. It's been gun barrels, been going straight. The tune-up's been good. The engine hasn't misbehaved. We're just, learning the car. Baz is learning how to drive the car, learning when to put him in the track. And today is a really hot day, as Baz said. The last pass we turned it up, we brought the power in like half a second earlier, and it just zinged the tyre. But Barry just kept his foot on, drove the thing right on the centre line, and still
Probably shouldn't have, but
no, but it still went 780. It went faster in the 60, and we're still not pushing this thing yet because we do have a bit of exhaust back pressure and stuff like that. But it's doing everything we need it to do. And
yeah, the potential of this car is, I'm glad it's done what it's did today, just for the rod shop boys to see. You can take some shortcuts with the right people around it. The guys from PSIDUP, Pazzo's been under it, working his magic. Sticks here on the tune. Every run we've got quicker, and that's what it's all about. So, yes, we do have a checklist of what we need to get. We need to start to cool that transmission in there.
The transmission's getting a little bit warm today. We've noticed that. That's one thing that we need to put a cool down machine on it.
But all in all, it's been a pretty successful day.
Yeah, holding temperature. Holding temperature on these things is probably the hardest thing to do with a drag challenge style car. But it hasn't missed a beat. No coolant pressure, nothing. So it's ready to go, mate. We just need some cooler weather, and hopefully we can send it down.
Cooler weather, a bit more track time, and hopefully those numbers plummet. Stay tuned. Hopefully we're a drag challenge, but we're not sure yet.
Thanks, guys.